Is it just us?
Yes. Took me a second to like figure out what you were asking me. I was like, Victor did leave. We'll let people filter on.
Take a minute and join the program.
Yes.
We were a little bit late. We had some technical difficulties today.
Husband problems.
I've been having those issues all day. In fact, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is gonna go well tonight.
Okay, so just in case nobody understands why we just laughed, the person in the comments that just said, "Hi guys," is Taya's husband.
Anyways, today has been a wonderful day full of firsts and fun and excitement and a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know if you out there have been experiencing the technical difficulties, but
so because we split up today, we didn't get to be friends today.
No,
but
that's why we're sitting super close.
Well, actually,
right
it's
now.
because Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all day long, computers have been messing up, phones have been freezing, computers have been freezing, things have been shutting down on my end at the ArT HauS.
Yeah, we experienced that at the market, that sometimes when we were going to use the Square device that we use for taking payments, it froze. And so I have to call Victor, and the minute I do, sure enough, it works. So, yeah, we've been having interesting technical little blips, but we've been getting through it. So I find as long as you're patient, it's okay. It's not as bad, but yeah.
I mean, I'm not very patient when it comes to technology, and neither is the person that I was helping today. So it was.
But you guys got through it.
Oh, we lived.
Yeah.
But we weren't happy about it.
No, yeah, sometimes it doesn't go that smoothly. So.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So as people are joining in, we're coming to you live from Baba's ArT HauS.
Which is in Calgary.
We're here every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And tonight, Saturday night, we're coming to you every 2 weeks with our psychic tea party, where anybody can pop on and ask questions, and hopefully we can provide some guidance and some answers for you.
Yeah. And sometimes we have guests. Today, you're stuck with just us.
Yeah.
So.
Be grateful. Could have been Victor, too.
Yeah, you don't want that. Just kidding. Victor's great.
Yeah. So, Maddy, what do you do? Who are you?
Yes, I am Maddy. I do things like past life readings and past life regressions, soul retrievals, oracle card readings, mediumships, messages from spirit guides, a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Yeah, I was talking about what you do today, because we were talking about past life regressions and past life readings, and just how much perspective it did offer me, and I was recommending it to other people to come see you, just because it really did give me a bit more clarity than what I had before, just because I was so stuck in my everyday routine, my everyday life, and then looking at a past life, okay, well, now I can see a little bit further outside of my life and see what patterns I had, what ones I need to work on, things that maybe I should let go of. So.
Well, and you've had like 4 lives done, so you have quite a good idea of what's going on with you.
Well, and every time you go back in, it's almost addicting, because you find out so much information about yourself, and you know, it's really endless what you could explore and what you can work on, especially when you start asking questions about yourself, who you are, what your purpose is, what you're here to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so, Taya, what do you do?
I work here at Baba's ArT HauS, and a few years ago I could finally say I was an artist, so I am primarily that, but I study numerology, and I provide intuitive readings and healings through numerology, cards, palmistry, coffee readings, pretty much whatever tools are available I try to use and utilize. But since working with you, Maddy, we've been exploring a little bit more of like the intuitive psychic arts, using the clairs more. So yeah, just trying to provide insight and healing.
All the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff, yes. Yeah.
Oh, hello Chantel and hello Dixie.
Hi guys.
Oh, and all of the other 10 people that just joined us.
Welcome to our psychic tea party.
Yeah, where we're offering free online readings. All you have to do is write your question in the comments and we will help you answer it.
And send $1 million to just and that being said, we have to let you know that there are some people who pop onto our live already, even though we've only done this a couple of times, and they're offering people psychic readings. They're offering intuitive readings, and that is not us.
Yeah, so they're pretty much a bunch of scammers who go on and they comment under every single person who comments on our thing. Unfortunately, we try to catch it, but last time I had over 100 of them do it and I had a tough time. So I've been blocking them and reporting them as it happens, but sometimes we don't catch it in time. So if you do get a message, know that we are not messaging you and we are not asking you for money. This is all free, and if you do want a paid reading, then you can come visit us at the ArT HauS or contact us.
We will gladly take your money in person, but we're not online offering you any sort of readings or contacting you directly. So please, block or report these people who are doing that.
Yeah, so sorry that happens. We are new to this whole online thing, and we need to figure out how to stop it.
Yeah. And that's something that you'll find out about me is I don't even own a cell phone. So this is big for me that Maddy has convinced me that we can go online and talk to all of you out there and hopefully, provide some bit of comedic relief for you on your Saturday night. So sit back, relax, get a cup of coffee and get ready to...
or a juice box.
Your juice box. Get ready to have some fun with us. So what did you do today since we were split up?
Well, I got here and I opened up and I blasted a bunch of EDM music. Yeah, like really loud with my portable speaker, and I lit a bundle of sage and I danced through this whole entire house until the first person arrived at 1:00.
Wonderful.
Yep, and then it was a day full of like laughter and just silliness and this kind of dancing to the EDM, because every person who came in was like, don't worry, don't change it, I want to listen to this, and they were all just kind of dancing and doing their thing.
I don't think I've ever listened to EDM.
I don't think that you'd like it.
No, I don't think so either. That's why I'm like, oh, this is fun, this is interesting. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah. How was your day?
It was interesting. So we were up earlier than usual. Victor was speaking at the Awaken Expo that was happening up in the Northeast. And we were fortunate to be a part of that. We had a booth set up and he was giving a presentation on sound healing and how he got on his musical journey. And if you know me and Victor on stage, it's an interesting experience because I take on his emotions and I try not to, and so I found a nice pillar to stand behind and be less awkward. But it's my own awkwardness that I'm trying to get over. So it was a very interesting day. It was a lot of fun because we got to see people that we know in the spiritual community. Michael, who's with us here on Fridays, that witch boy, he was there, and Nicole from the Goddess Moves, who was with us last time we did the psychic tea party, she was there as well, and yeah, she got everybody moving in that place. So yeah, it was just it was a fun day. But,
perfect.
Oh, we got a...
Okay, Dee Dee says hi. Oh, and William says hi.
Hi guys.
And Dixie says, I would love a card pulled, please. I don't have a question, just what the universe would like for me to know. You gotta hold it closer.
Okay. So, manifestation. Dixie, what are you looking for? What do you want? And then the second card that came out, whether you wanted one card or two, was spiritual partnership. So everything that's happening right now, it's like you're almost being guided. It's like you almost need a teammate. You have to work together with somebody. And that higher power could just be yourself. So, trust your intuition, trust your knowing, and, ask yourself, what do I really want? And focus on that. Because the universe hears the focus. It doesn't know if you want it or don't want it. So make sure you're focusing on what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Chantal, will I find love? And what letter does his name start with?
No, you'll never find love.
Take off.
No, I'm just joking. No, of course you're going to find love. Yeah, okay. Chantal, the first question is, everybody who says they are looking for love, you have to ask yourself, how much are you open to receiving that love? How much have you made space in your life for that love? And start with that.
Okay, so my card for you is this guy. And this pretty much means that you hold the key. So the reason why you're not finding love right now is because you're looking in the wrong places, or you are standing in your own way. So this might mean that you are looking,
You're in your own way. And see, the cards that came out for you.
You need to do some healing on yourself.
So, again, spiritual partnership, another card that comes out again. And you know what? If you're standing still, not moving, it's time to put on some music. It's time to start dancing. And that's very much what the theme was today with Nicole at the Spirit Expo. She was getting people to move. She was getting people to dance. And it was through music. The music was so powerful, that beat was so moving, that it started everybody moving. And whether you like it or not, when you start that movement, then okay, you start inviting stuff to come into your life. But what are you inviting in? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on that love? Are you focusing on that new path? Are you focusing on whatever it is? Or what you don't want?
Yeah, and I asked for clarification on like what it is that, like why you're standing in your way. I have this communication card. So that's pretty much meaning that you're not communicating how you feel, or you're not communicating properly to get the message across to people, so they don't understand what you're looking for. You're not putting that out into the universe in a good way either. No, I guess like not in a good way, but clearly.
Yeah, it's not. It's like under construction, what we were talking about earlier. It's like you have this idea of what it is you're looking for, but you're not truly focused on it. It's like little like glimpses of it, and you're being pulled in multiple directions.
Yeah.
So, what is your focus?
And like there are multiple people out there for you. There's not just one.
Yeah.
So depending on what path you take in life is kind of what person you're going to end up with. So there's not just one soulmate out there. You have a whole bunch of them. You just need to decide what path you're going to take, and whichever path you take will lead you to the person that you're supposed to be with.
Oh, Darcel. She asked.
Darcel. Any vehicle advice for me? Will I get one that works? How much will it cost? Did your vehicle die, Darcel?
Yeah, I thought you just got a new car.
I kind of feel like it's something silly. Oh, I was just gonna say, maybe like usually a check engine is just like
the sensor is faulty.
So you might have a faulty sensor.
Yeah.
Or you might be like low on some fluids or something, or have
something simple like that.
It doesn't feel like it's something big.
Yeah, it's time to pull out that camel. Get that horse and buggy.
Could you imagine Darcel riding on a horse? She would have a great time.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's anything too serious. feel like it's something serious.
No. Yeah.
I think it's just a really screwy day.
It's kind of in alignment.
So like some kind of fluid. I mean, if you just bought the vehicle, they should do something for free. I'm pretty sure they should fix it.
Yeah, okay, so it's so funny. Darcel's saying she keeps pulling death in the tower. So we were having technological issues before we started this live stream, and I was shuffling the cards to see what's going on, and the card that went flying out was the tower card, and I'm like, oh dear, I can't really twist this into anything good. But I do feel that we're coming to the end of a cycle. We're coming to the end of a situation. Like, we're just really under construction right now. And so this transition, there's like glitches, and that's what the technology issues are. That's what the car issue is. That's what like things falling apart is. It's necessary in order to rebuild from a stronger foundation. So
it's funny because like things for me last week fell apart, and now this week everything's rebuilding,
restructuring, right?
Yeah.
See, you're under construction still.
Yeah.
But it's just a different stage of construction you're in now, and you can kind of see where it's going. Yeah. Whereas before you couldn't see that because you were too
caught up in the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where again I enjoy the past life readings, the past life regression, because it takes you outside of you right now, but it still gives you just further back version, so you can have that perspective.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes it's important to be able to get outside of yourself instead of being here and present, because you can't see what's right in front of you. You can't see what stinks.
I was actually talking with one of the girls that came in for a session today about that similar thing. Like, we are so stuck in where we are that we can't see what's right in front of us. We can't see what's behind us. We can't see what's ahead of us. But our spirit guides, they're looking down on us like we are in a Lego town. Right?
Yeah.
So they get to see all of the things happen, all the buildings that are being built, all the things that are coming towards us, right? So like our best guidance is to just ask those with a higher perspective to
be able to help us out. What stinks?
Yeah.
I can smell it. I just can't see it. Yeah. It's so, like, somewhere.
Hey guys, where's the shit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, and that's what we were talking about with like pretty much everybody at the expo today. Was like sometimes we need other people to help us do the healing as well. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, okay, we're here.
Healers need to be healed.
Yes. Yeah. And it's so important because you do need a teammate. You need a buddy, a partner, somebody who's able to scratch your back when you're not doing so well. Because, like, you can't get it all. You can't see it all. And it was very much about connection. Like, the word nexus keeps coming up. And when you look this word up, it's about connection. It's a bridge. And all the people that I talked to today, we were all from such different walks of life. But still, it was amazing the connection that we had and the energy that was generated from, like, everybody being together. It's necessary. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, until we have some more questions,
we're going to talk about...
Oh. How do I bring back the thing I have to bring back from my astral traveling to the past? How do I bring back the thing? I feel like, Dee, that you are talking about your casal chakra. Like, if you're wanting to travel into your past lives, there's a chakra that's like in the back of your head. That's like, here, turn around for a second. Kind of like right here on you. And using that chakra, you can open up and like access memories of past lives to bring through skills and gifts, if you want to call them that. That's so funny.
Hi, Amanda. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's what you were asking, Dee, but that's... Yeah. Okay, perfect.
I didn't even know there was a chakra back there.
It's super weird because like I just talked to the girl about that today as well.
Interesting. Yeah, see, like themes. See, and this is why when we talk about common themes, like even I ask you what you're doing here today, it's like it doesn't matter where we are, we'll experience the same theme.
Yeah. Well, even when we did like the markets and stuff
Mhm.
too, like usually at the end of the day, we all had readings kind of around the
Very
same
similar.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a similar comment, similar, thing. So yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Weird. So we're being informed that we have some more technological issues happening.
This is so weird.
I'm really not any help when it comes to this area because again, I don't have a cell phone, so you're gonna have to bear with us a little bit. We're much better psychics than we are at operating these devices.
Just, like, extra
So-
special. It's okay. I'm gonna figure out how to see the Bubba's one too.
So yeah, we'll figure it out and hopefully
Like hopefully.
we can get to all the all the questions that we have.
How did it? Oh my goodness.
So if you're just tuning in, I don't know if you know that we have all kinds of different events that we host at Bubba's ArT HauS.
Holy shit. Okay.
Fridays we have fortune telling Fridays from 5 to 10, and Saturday and Sunday we're open 1 to 8. And every second Saturday now we're coming to you live with our psychic tea party. And we have various different readers that we'll have with us because we do have a house full of readers on a regular basis. You've tapped into the comment section now in
Okay.
Bubba's ArT HauS, so.
Sorry, those who are watching from Bubba's ArT HauS. We don't know what we're doing. But we have a whole bunch of other questions and
So let's get to it.
comments now. So, Shauna says, hi, Taya.
Hi, Shauna.
This way.
Oh. See, you're really not good at this. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Hi, Shauna.
Okay. Zoe says, I went to your art house back in August with Tabitha.
Oh, lovely. Wonderful.
So,
Hi, guys. Welcome to our psychic tea party.
SC says, what are the most illuminating concepts showing up for humanity in the nearest futures?
Oh, totally. The nexus, the connection. That's the biggest thing. Everything right now is meant to divide us, is trying to separate us, to break us up, to separate. And if you can connect with somebody, really connect with them, I think that is what we're here to do. We're here to grow, we're here to expand, and by pushing ourselves to, oh, why is that person different? What can I gain from them? We were talking earlier about bringing back debates, bringing back arguments, being okay with arguing, and not just dismissing somebody because you don't agree, because you don't have the same viewpoint. I think if we can connect and we can work together in order to provide healing and insight, why not? It's so much more powerful, especially when we come from different walks of life and we have different skills that we can utilize.
Yeah.
For me, it's connection. What have you experienced?
I'm kind of all over the place.
Yeah, hey?
I'm kind of like just being open to whatever is happening and going with the flow because I don't want to tie any expectations to anything.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I don't really have expectations. I meet somebody and, from what you tell me, I've lived over 1,200 lifetimes. So chances are I know every single person on this planet. So why would I waste time being less than anything but amazing?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
Yeah. Did you want to pull some cards for it?
Oh, let's get a little crazy. Yeah, see, again, look at this. Music card comes up again. So we're being told, we got to put on the good tunes and dance our way into the next little bit.
Okay.
Get moving.
No more metal at Bubba's ArT HauS.
What?
Only EDM.
I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know. We're going to have to try. I am, yes.
Just like dance party all day.
Is that what EDM is? It's dance music?
I'll show you
Is that
when
what
we're
it's
done
called?
the video. Yeah, like
What does it stand
dubstep.
for? EDM.
Electronic dance music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm a little So you got to have compassion for the grandmas back here who are or learning to embrace music in a new way. But yeah.
I mean, everybody, like, the music that plays here, it's all over the place.
Yes, it is. It really
Yeah.
is. Especially when we have our open mics.
Yeah, we have open mics here too, and we allow poets, comedians, acoustic musicians, just
Spoken word.
Yeah.
Anybody and everybody. You want to try something out? You want to get something off your chest? You want to play your harmonica?
We need more musicians though, because we always have a bunch of people that come and they hang out to watch. And then we've got like 2 or 3 of us that are playing music.
There's never enough drummers. It's reality. There's never enough drummers.
Yeah.
You listening, all you drummers out there?
We have a cajon that you guys can play.
And a powwow drum and hand drums and bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so.
So I guess while everybody is thinking about their questions.
We started something this past week.
Yeah.
We launched our Buy Me a Coffee. So, Maddy, can you explain to the good people of the internet world what Buy Me a Coffee is?
Okay, so Buy Me a Coffee is a place where you can pretty much go and get information or like purchase something from somebody. It's kind of like a Patreon, but it's cheaper. So what we're doing with our Buy Me a Coffee is we have a bunch of different tiers, and if you want to learn how to develop your psychic abilities, we're posting ways to do that on our page. We're posting ways to heal yourself. We're posting meditations, sound healings, crystal tips, witch tips, moon rituals, all kinds of stuff. And you can kind of pick which tier you want, and you just pay between $5 to $66 a month. We have all different price ranges, and depending on how much you want to pay is how much you're going to learn that month.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just doing it because we're finding a lot of people, they want to learn, but they don't have like the hundreds of dollars or the time to actually come down here or make an appointment and learn. So this way you guys can learn at your own pace and
from the comfort of your home.
Yeah.
Whenever you'd like to. And we send out regular different blips every day, every week, every month, something new. So
we've got some meditations on there already.
Mm-hmm. And there's some positive affirmations and a weekly card pull. There's a few things on there, even crystal tips that we offer. And all of the information, once you do join up, you get access to. So all of the past videos that we release, posts, you get access to. So
yeah.
And if there's something more in depth you'd like, you can always contact us and commission us for pieces. So
yeah, or we could make a theme about it eventually and just be like, hey, this month we're going to focus on this topic, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Then we'll always have information.
Yeah. When it comes to the spiritual arena, there's endless possibilities, different roads that we can take and different subjects we can talk about. So if somebody wants to talk about something, let's just talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, chances are somebody else is probably wondering about the same thing.
Yeah.
We also have a ridiculous amount of events coming up.
Yeah. So for those of you tuning in to us, we started with Baba's ArT HauS back in January 2016, and we had just 5 artists, and now we have over 140 artists that make up our space. And because of that, we now have numerous different events that we host. And so what's coming up in the next couple of weeks? We have, we're open tomorrow for our regular ArT HauS hours of 1 to 8. And then Monday we have Baba's Hour of Power, where anybody can come by to prayer, meditate, or contemplate. Doesn't matter what skill level you're at or if you've never prayed a day in your life. But, we like to be able to be here for you and here for you in a couple of different ways. And you guys are doing something fun next week, you and Victor.
So me and Victor, we are both sound healers, but we both do sound healings in very different ways. So we have decided that we're going to combine forces and do a free online video of us playing bowls and bells and drums and pretty much we have a whole bunch of different spiritual instruments that we're gonna play, and yeah, just do a free online sound healing and see how that goes. And that's on February 21st.
Yeah, and all goes well, then you guys are gonna make this a regular installment, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we've played together briefly once for about 5 minutes, and we're like, yeah, we could do this. This is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a video out there. We've got it somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you tune into our website, or even we have Baba's YouTube page, you can go on there and have a look. I think that video's up there. And other than that, what do we have going on? We have meditation next week. Meet your spirit animal. So for those of you who have not met your spirit animal, or you're liking to meet your newest one, because spirit animals do change. You don't always have the same one with you. I mean, some stay with you forever, but other ones can definitely change. We've got
that. Yours is right now?
Right now? It's some kind of bird. Yeah, it's like a big bird. I think it's like either a raven or a crow. It could even be an eagle. I don't know. Eagle powers I was asking for a while. But yeah, it could be something like that. No, we got a little bird recently, and just that bird energy. It's amazing to see how much personality they have for such small creatures, and they really teach you just to be still and to enjoy the simple things. So, yeah, what elements do the birds embrace? How about yourself?
I just had a tiger step in a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I had a fox for the longest time, and then woke up to a tiger by my bed the other 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, cool. I don't even like tigers, but because I'm not really a cat person, and honestly, cats freak me out a little bit.
See, and this is why I'm surprised that I have a bird now all of a sudden, because I'm more of a cat person. I'm more of the lion. I'm more of that, and to have a bird step forward, okay. Now I'm needing this balance. It's this opposite, right? Same with you and the cat energy, that feline energy.
Well, it was kind of weird too, because that night I went for Christmas dinner. Our family had Christmas dinner late because we were all busy and sick, and my stepmom had handcrafted me a blanket. And I opened the blanket, and for some reason she put this huge, gigantic orange tiger in the middle of the blanket. And I was like, no way. And I laughed, and she's like, what? And I was like, you won't understand, but this means a lot to me right now.
Yeah, how do you explain that?
Especially to somebody who's not really spiritual.
Yeah, it's a coincidence. How many of those coincidences need to happen in order for you to realize, no, something actually is happening. There's a message here.
Yeah.
I need to get this message.
Yeah. So. It's easy to see an animal and just brush it off, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. William has a question. My biggest curiosity is if I'm on the right path to attracting the right person. I would like to one day be a father.
Manifestation. Okay, so you focus on that feeling. Did you have a father in your life? If so, what are those qualities that you loved, that you felt? If you didn't have a father, what are the qualities that you would like to have, that you would like to embody? Picture what it's like to come home to somebody and they're so happy to see you. Picture that family, that team, that zombie apocalypse team that we're looking for, focus on that feeling of unconditional love. And if you don't have a vision board, William, that's something that you need to get yourself on, is putting together a visualization. Yes, it's great to have words written out. Yes, it's great to know in your head what it is you're looking for. But to have something that you're physically looking at day after day, it does make a difference. And you can take a picture of that vision board and put it on as your screensaver on your phone. So then that way you're always looking at it. You're always picturing, okay, what do I want? What am I looking for? And then let go, let love. It's that ask, believe, receive. That's the secret. But you have to make room for it. You have to...
Yeah. I think there's a little bit of work that you have to do on yourself first. Just because you need to be the best version of yourself before you meet this person. So what I'm picking up is you're not quite there yet. You're close, but you're not quite there yet. There's a few experiences that you need to have in life before you get to settle down. Yeah, there's something that you need to go out and do and have some like alone time, or a spiritual experience of going inward and discovering yourself, just so that you know that you're ready for this person.
Like we say we're ready, and like I said at the beginning of this, people say that they're looking for love. Well, how much are you open to receiving that love? How much have you made space for that love? You know, how much have you grown to be able to recognize that this love is actually real and it's happening? Too, we found that in the last little bit here, and what the theme is going to be is relationships are changing. So sometimes friendships upgrade to like a love interest. Sometimes they go totally the opposite. So you don't know what's going to happen. You might have already met this person. You never know.
You might just not be ready for that connection yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, are you being the best you? Or are you working on yourself? You know, are you making ready that room in your life for that future that you so desire? And be careful what you wish for, because you might actually get it. And then what? You know, it's not like you can be like, oh, let me give this back, you know? So.
No, I definitely feel like you will be a father one day. You just have a little adventure to go on first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something to do in nature. Something reciting yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of like spiritual inward adventure that you need to go on first.
Yeah, and here in Alberta, we've got so many different places that you can go on adventures. I mean, if you want to, you can go on an adventure in your living room.
Yeah.
You know, so find the right tools and have fun. But yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you doing the adventure?
So. Yeah, there's a lot of inner work stuff coming up for people too right now.
Yeah, that's what we've been finding, is that a lot of people are doing the work. And we just had a spiritual singles and mingles. And the big theme of that was boundaries. You know, you're doing the inner work, you're doing work on yourself, you're trying to figure out who you are and where you stand on certain things. But it's not only important that you set those boundaries, but that you reinforce them. And a lot of people have problems with that because, again, saying no is a little bit harder. We're not conditioned to do that, especially here in Canada.
Oh, Will says that he's going to Kelowna by himself in June, so maybe that's what...
you're mentioning.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably a great time to sit there and just like really go into yourself and figure out who you are, what you want, and like what needs to be worked on. Are you who you want to be?
Well, and June is very much Gemini season, which is about duality. It's about like, okay, 1 minute this, 1 minute that, and it's about that balancing it out. So it's a great month for you to be going and doing this soul searching.
Yeah.
Checking in with yourself. What is it that you really want? So what's coming up for the future? It's funny, I was asked that today, you know, what does the next couple of months look like? And if there's going to be a slowdown period. And I'm like, how do I break it to you? I don't really feel that there's a slowdown period coming. I think things are just going to get a little bit more intense. And when you play a video game, the levels get harder. The bosses get bigger. They get a little scarier. So I think that's what's happening. We're going into a time that we're transitioning into something that is unknown, and we're being asked to upgrade ourselves. And sometimes it is through setting relationships. Other times it is through these boundaries that we were establishing. You know, welcoming in new people and getting rid of other people.
Yeah.
But again, why are you being called to this? Because, you know, you can't go it alone anymore.
Yeah. We actually like have a manifesting class coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might actually be good. Like, it might actually be good to come out and manifest with us. We're, because manifesting has been coming up all day for me today and all day now. And yeah, we're doing like a full moon, kind of let go of the past and then manifest in the future.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a sound session and guided meditation and a bit of a fire ritual where we'll burn things that we no longer need. And then we'll work on a vision board. So for those of you who don't have one, this is the perfect day to come and do that. No more excuses. And again, that's the other thing. You say you want this, but then we have every excuse in the book of why we don't have it or why we're not going to get it.
Yeah, if
So
you don't
it's
put the
time.
work in.
Yeah, and that's what the cards have been. The theme of this week is that we have to keep putting in the work. We can't be stagnant now. As much as we're tired, as much as we want to slow down, now is not the time.
Yeah.
When the opportunities present itself, we have to continue with them. We have to keep going.
Yeah. And that's going to be February
24th.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's our full moon. Let go and manifest meditation.
I've been having this problem all day.
Yeah.
The energy I think is like too exciting in here because I've been a little bit brain dead and slurring my words like I'm drunk, but it's just because my brain is like spirit, 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 happiness, spirit, higher, higher.
Yeah, and I think too, something has to be said about the solar flares. I know I've talked to a lot of healers and they experienced ringing in their ears quite a bit this week, and it was consistent. It's not just like a hum or a buzz that's gone after a couple of seconds. It's a loud thing where you're thinking, okay, now is something wrong with me? You know, it's not going away.
It's like lasting 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, and people having bouts of sickness, like extreme sickness, even delirious symptoms. So something is going on, and if we're looking at the Schumann resonance, we saw that there was a spike. There was a blackout for a couple of days there, and quite a bit of light coming into the planet. So as we continue into the next year here, this is what I mean, that things are getting a little bit crazier, that they're speeding up, because the light coming into this planet is so intense, we don't know how to process it. And that's why you're seeing these like little malfunctions in technology, even in our brains, in our talking and how we're behaving. So kind of get used to it for the next little bit. We're under construction.
Yeah, it's a little bit intense.
Yes, just a bit.
Yeah, especially if you're not grounding yourself often. You're gonna feel a little bit spacey and a little bit derpy.
Yeah. Well, and that's something that we cover in the Buy Me a Coffee. Is one of our things that we start with is grounding. It's so important that you're grounding and even centering yourself, just so that you are the best you, that you're completely whole in you every single day. So your energy isn't being divided or pulled into many different directions. Because again, the cards that keep coming up is that we're being pulled in so many different directions. Where is our focus? So if you don't have that vision board, how are you staying focused? How are you disciplining yourself? A lot of people lack that structure, that discipline.
Well, a vision board's good to remind yourself too, because I mean, you can say that you want something, but if you're not thinking about it often and you're not like manifesting it out, it's
pointless.
You're gonna forget.
Right. Yeah, because you're busy with laundry, you're busy with picking up the kids, you're busy with doing this, you're busy doing that, and then how much do you focus on what it is you want?
Yeah. Trying to
navigate the whole technology world.
We're doing it.
So, people of the internet world, we also have a monthly men's group and a monthly women's group that meets with us. Our women's group is at the beginning of the month, so sorry if you didn't catch our February edition, but we're back in March.
Positive vibes for women starting in March.
And it's International Women's Day in March, so if you're looking to heal your divine feminine or work on the sacred feminine, that's definitely the month to do it. You're going to get the green light big time with that. But our men's group is meeting at the end of the month here on February 28th, and any guy is welcome. From what I understand, it's geared towards a little bit of a curmudgeon old kind of guy. Basically, I was told that if you're not 40 plus and into talking about things from 30-40 years ago and eating rum and raisin ice cream, that you don't really fit into this group. But I beg to differ. There's been an extensive amount of gentlemen that have come through our doors that are looking to just be able to hang out and be guys, because this world that we've created has bred, in fact, toxic femininity. And that's why we're focusing so much on healing the divine feminine in March. Mm-hmm. So, we've seen it all and heard it all here, and we like to talk to everybody and work with everyone. So hence your women's group and men's group. Yeah,
and then we're also starting a teens group too.
Yep. And then that happens, so when is that, end of March we're doing it?
Yeah, it's the end of March. We're calling it the Feral Tribe. So if you have a teenager who just needs somebody to talk to, needs friends, wants to come learn about being psychic or do crafts or just, get support in some way, yeah, they're welcome to stop by and hang out with us and make some friends.
Yeah, people their own age who are into the weird stuff.
Yeah.
Because, growing up as a teenager, I was weird. And I was uniquely me. And it was hard to find a place to be able to hang out, to be able to talk to other people who were like you. We didn't have the internet. And so, you couldn't connect the way that you can connect now.
Yeah.
But even in this day of connection, in this day of social, it spread so much antisocial. And that's why we're having these events, so that you can actually be social in real life, not just with somebody on a computer screen.
Yeah. Well, we are almost out of time. So once again, this is Taya. I'm Maddy. We work from Baba's ArT HauS. Yeah, and if you guys have any last questions that you want to throw in before we
say
run away into the abyss.
Yes. Until next 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Or you can catch us again for another little psychic tea party.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can come see us in person.
Yeah. I also do past life readings online too, and I'm sure if we poke Taya a bit, she'd hop on that.
Yeah. Trying to get a little bit more comfortable with being present online. I realized, fear was a big topic of this past couple of weeks.
You're doing pretty good though.
I don't know. I guess it's uncomfortable until it's not. It's like we talked about, you're a stranger until you're not.
Yeah.
We just got to get over that little hump, and then before you know it, you're pro at something, and it is what it is. But yeah, why do we let fear in? What are we afraid of? Are we afraid of failure? Are we afraid of success? Are we afraid of, we didn't do this before, so it's unknown? Like, what is this fear? And then recognizing it, and we were talking about, like, is a little bit of fear necessary? Or can you let it all go?
I feel like a little fear is necessary, because if people didn't have fear, our world would be extra crazy.
You think so?
Well, I mean, no, you wouldn't be afraid to murder somebody. You wouldn't be afraid to just, like,
jump off a bridge versus walking across it.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be afraid to go pet a crocodile.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you have to have a little bit of fear in order to have that boundary.
Yourself safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I feel like if we had a world full of fearless people, it would just be a constant war.
Interesting.
Because
I didn't look at it like that, but
a lot of people don't have respect for other people, right? So it would just be like, kill.
Yeah, that wouldn't go well. But see, I don't think that way. I wouldn't go there, and that's why I'm just like, do in my own la la land. I think it would be different, but yeah, got a lot of work ahead of us.
I just think you see the good in people first, and that's why you always jump to, like, happy scenarios. Whereas I'm like, I can see both. That person might look good, but they could be bad.
Well, yeah, I see that too, but I choose to believe that we're going to look at the good stuff first, and let's see, let's hope that that's what I'm, like, met with, But yeah, definitely, fear. We got to let go of that, the unnecessary one, the one that's holding us back, and trust ourselves. No, yeah, not the one that's going to get us killed, but yeah. A little bit is definitely necessary, and hopefully it helps us ascend into a better place a little bit more gracefully.
Yeah. Darcel says, yes, Maddy, but I'm not 100% sure why. But yes.
Yeah, we were talking about it. So thank you, Darcel. Yeah. Perspective. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, I guess if we have no other questions,
we can do, what do you got for the week up ahead?
The week up ahead.
Let's see, what do we got planned? What does the world want us to know?
See, I'm not good with the cards.
Oh, it's so funny. So for me, the cards that come up that, again, I've been getting for forever now, it's just funny, ever since the new moon, rebirth. And this is what we're all going through. We're, again, under this construction phase, and we're we're transitioning into a new state, a new position, a new relationship, a new life, a new way, a new modality. And so we're being reborn. And so we're under construction. And the next card that I got was adventure. So every twist and turn, every day you could wake up and you could be on a new adventure. And that's what you need to be accepting of, is that you don't know where you're going. You just know that it's a new start. And this is your opportunity to really be authentically you. So how do you allow that to happen?
Well, this one is endless opportunities. So this is like accepting new opportunities into your life instead of being like, oh no, I'm afraid to do that. Be like, maybe I could try that and see what happens. Try something new. And also the fire card is like being strong in your decision, going forward, like burning through the pain, burning through all of the blockages, and just like going for it. Just fight through it.
Yeah. Fearless, right?
Yeah.
See, again, it's that getting rid of that fear, that stuff that we don't need anymore, that doesn't serve us, that's just been holding us back. Asking ourselves why. You know, what are we afraid of? And then letting it go. And trusting the universe that it's supporting us and that it's holding us and that we're getting everything that we asked for. So let's be open to receiving it and go from there.
Yeah. Sweet.
Cool.
Well, yeah, again, we're Maddy and Taya. You can come find us at the ArT HauS. If you don't want to leave your house, you can find us in the next 2 weeks on this Facebook.
Where we'll try to figure out which streaming...
I wonder if this happened last time, too.
I don't know. Yeah. So we're sorry. Bear with us, because again, we're not the greatest at technology, but we're trying to figure it out. So
we should find somebody to just do the technical side of things for us.
Yeah.
And then we just have to,
show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and this is what that nerves, that fear is, right? You know.
Victor, we changed our minds. Come back.
We love you. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for being part of our live psychic tea party, and we hope that you will enjoy us for future events. And
yeah, if you want a full list of our events, you can find it on Baba's ArT HauS page, or for those of you who are watching through Hippy and Witchy, you can find them on my page too.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
Well,
Well, off into the abyss we go.
bye.